Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What are you expecting?
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond. And key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in possession, they'll go...
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Barnes. And on to Cantona. And play halted. Free kick given. Determined defending. Rodri. And moving it forward. But they took care of the situation defensively. John Barnes. Oh, good looking run. And his teammate got him out of trouble. And teammates around him. Holland. Ball from Cantona. Chance with the chip. Oh, chip. Spellbinding. So back underway following the equaliser. Mario Pasalic. Doku. De Bruyne now. Attacking with vigour. Can they jump in front? And there's the goal to re-establish their advantage. Cantona. Necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Oh, will be disappointed. It looked promising. Arsenal could be onto something. Kramer. And possession lost there. Tristan Kramer. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Holland. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Danger building. And just like that, broken up. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Grace Clinton. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, he's through here! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! And you truly sense it's a matter of how many! Oh, read it really well. Holland, he's in here. Now what can they do from here? Showing good situational awareness.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Joelinton. Grace Clinton. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Could pose a threat on the counter. Through the middle. Oh, snuffed out the threat. Barnes. Cantona. John Barnes. Oh, the threat is there. But a good piece of tidying up. 20 minutes remaining. Grace Clinton. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Will it go in? And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Electing to shoot. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. That is a magnificent run. Can she put it away? Oh, terrific save! They favoured a short one here. That's a good-looking pass. Can he score? Blocking it. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Will it happen for them? They keep plugging away. Freeman. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every...
What an intriguing prospect. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's how Arsenal will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Toni Kroos starts alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Reece James starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Cesc Fabregas plays alongside Kangin Lee in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Now, who can he play it to? Chance to shoot, and a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Pele. And now Quinones. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Delightful pass. Rashford with possibilities. Oh, denied by the post. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
This could be the equaliser. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. An incredible block.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Intercepted effortlessly. Toni Kroos. Now with David. Doing well to keep possession. It did look on for them, but not to be. Teammates available.
Well, there it is. Arsenal have certainly tried to dictate the play over the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They create an opportunity.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Alphonso Davies. Cesc Fabregas on the ball. An encouraging Arsenal move. That is can he give them the lead? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. And cutting it out. Jonathan David trying to open them up. Needs composure. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Heung-min Son. Oh, read it really well. Ronaldinho. Jonathan David. Promising possession, this. Oh, big opportunity. It's turning into an absolute demolition job. And very nicely positioned to win it back. David. And teammates around him. dear, up a dead end. It was promising. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
He has teammates around him. Can he put it away? Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. Lee. Now Son. It's Son's ball into the middle. He dealt with that ball comfortably. Jonathan David. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Son. Lee. He read the situation defensively and did his job. It's Son's ball into the middle. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. And winning it back. And he's in. In finishing, just can't stop him today. David. Despite the foul, they keep going. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Considering the position of that free kick, that was an outrageous effort, so close.
Well, it's a great strike, but just not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Kangin Lee. Now Son. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. And into the last 20 minutes. Toni Kroos. Terrific ball from Ronaldinho. Oh, goodness me, off the post. And a throw-in it's going to be. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. It was a fine challenge, but a corner given.
They've now got to clear this set piece.
Who can they pick out? And the keeper did well to get there first. Not quite what he planned to do with it. Now with Semenyo. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. David. And it's with Ronaldinho. Toni Kroos. And the keeper has possession of it. Cesc Fabregas. That's a good-looking ball. Is it going to be? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Good looking pass. Still could finish. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Fabregas at the ready. And clears his lines. Now the counter-attack looks on. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
That just wasn't good enough.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see this one going?
When you get to this stage...
There's the shot! Oh, and that is an audacious chip! Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. And showing good game awareness. Can they set up a chance? Real chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. O'Reilly. On to Neves. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Laura George. Neves. Barnes. How can they open up the defence here? Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Grace Clinton. They're playing it through. Barnes. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper. And that's a corner. Tanner Tessman. Roberto Alvarado. Intelligent threaded pass here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Rafinha. Well, nicely cut out. Haitema. Really good interception.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Rafinha. Clinton. Trying to connect. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. She made good progress there. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. That is that for the first half here. Second half underway here, and Arsenal quite simply need to lift themselves. Joelinton. Clinton. João Neves. Barnes now. Neves. Here's Rafinha. João Neves. And the chance slips away. Quick break could be on. Reading it through. Just needs to stay calm. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. And there to intervene. Challenge.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
Joelinton. And fed forwards. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Jordan Haitema. Exploiting the wide area. And nothing comes of this attack. Claudia Pina. Might work out. Rafinha. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Pina. Building. Thwarted by the post. Neves. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Vargas. It's with Gabriel. Neves. Grace Clinton. Throw-in has been awarded. Intelligent defending. John Barnes. And cut out nicely.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Roberto Alvarado. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That just...
Kick-off is nearing. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What are you expecting?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And the lineup for the home side. Aurelien Chouameni plays with Tim Cahill in the centre of midfield. And in attack, Ronaldo starts alongside Thierry Henry. Oh, good-looking run. And defensive play to be applauded.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
And here's how Arsenal will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Nuno Mendes plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Toni Kroos starts alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. But the danger averted. Massive credit there. Well, Ronaldo, a top talent when it comes to finding the back of the net. I wonder what you expect to see from him in this game.
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball so powerfully, and that makes him so...
Oh, wait a minute. Opportunity. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Oh, he looks threatening. Tim Cahill, and he read it well, intercepting it.
Good reading of the game.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. Is it going to be? Foiled by the post. Nothing to show for that attack.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. With only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Ronaldinho, and promising stuff from Arsenal. And that brings the attack to an end. Alphonso Davies. On to Gravenberch. Can he deliver? Of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. She's just reacted so sharply there.
Decent position. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Son. How about that for a pass from Ronaldo? Oh, top goalkeeping! Taken short. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Arsenal being afforded too much room. An attack that had potential.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
That's useful play. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Crossing possibilities. Well read to ease the pressure. Semenyo. Oh, what an opportunity. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. They take it short. And space available inside. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. We're making considerable progress with the ball. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Minge. Now with Rashford. Toni Kroos. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can he put it in? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. And winning it back. And finding their flow. Rafael Marquez. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Grafenberg.
This is a message for
Ronaldinho.
all supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game, and the coach will meet you at
Toni
the
Kroos.
Thank you.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Semenyo. Arsenal could threaten from this position. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And players waiting in the centre. Intelligent ball. Can he score? Oh, what a save! Going short. Looking to cut inside. But really sticking to their task defensively. Now, will they take advantage from this position? And that is a free-kick artist at work. What a goal it was! Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Ronaldo. Antoine Semenyo. Will it go in? Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Well, that really did kill the danger, didn't it?
Son. And now Henry. Weston McKennie. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Joao Cancelo. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Ronaldinho. Kroos couldn't keep it. Weston McKennie. Well, let's see about the cross. A decisive clearance it was. Might work out. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that. So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Ronaldo! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. They take it short. That's not a bad ball. And danger averted. Well read. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Really good build-up, but no end product. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cut.
Excitement in the air. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's the Bulldogs versus Arsenal.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Paolo Maldini plays alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. Patrick Vieira plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here's how Arsenal will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Nuno Mendes plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Ryan Gravenberch plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's their top marksman, but he's also a great all-round player. He just has that ability
Oh,
to...
Stuart, they could be in here. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce. Well, a really good run. Brilliant play. Ronaldinho. A good and fair challenge. Now options are plenty. Opportunity it is. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Gravenberch. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Ronaldinho, terrific vision. Rashford is through. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Look at Digne. Atenia. Patrick Vieira. Well, good run this. Now what can she do with it? But nothing comes of it. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and needed to book him for that.
Marcus Rashford. Oh, managing to beat him. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. So a corner here. And deciding to go short with this one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
They got everything right there.
Jonathan David. And the Bulldogs have regained possession. Atenea. Can she put it away? A corner will ensue. To pick out a teammate. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense the goals coming here.
Rashford. And he's through here. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So into the second half, can the Bulldogs bounce back after what happened in the first 45? Marcos Llorente. Hugo. Now what can they do from here? Vieira. Chance to play it in. Could be troublesome. Atenea. Vieira. Marcos Llorente has it. Will he play it in? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Intelligent threaded pass here. And just like that, broken up.
Will Alex O'Neill please meet your wife at the ticket office? Thank you.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Atenea. On to David. Vieira. On to Gravenberg. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Rashford unable to hold it. And an encouraging move from the Bulldogs. And having a go! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Into the final 20 minutes. Vieira.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Joao Cancelo. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. The cross is on. Must be. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Can he put it away? And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Let Joao Cancelo. And it's with Ronaldinho. And forward they go again. Can they win this? And the teams are level. And every corner counts at this juncture. And the short option preferred. How did they let that attack come to an end? Searching for the angle. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question. And that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Gravenberg. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, but everything behind it. And played short. Marquinhos. Well, this could really help the cause. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So the tension rises, they keep on playing. Takafusa Kubo. Patrick Vieira. Now Roberto Carlos. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, it's very nice to watch, but it needs more dynamism.
Atenea. A chance to whip it in. N'Golo Conte in the middle. And it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. Toni Kroos. Now with Putellas. Showing a great defensive instinct. N'Golo Conte. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Marcus Rashford. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Half-time in extra time, and still...
Substitution for the visitors.
And away they go again. Second period of extra time has commenced.
Replaced by number 13, Anthony Gordon.
Roberto Carlos. Conte now. And he has options available. Oh, beating him comprehensively. Possibilities for them to counter. Rashford! And on they go. On a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. N'Golo Conte. Could we see some late drama here? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Hugo Ekitike. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them. The game the fans have been... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Your expectations?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Rafinha starts with Mohamed Salah out wide, and up front today is Ronaldo. And here's how Arsenal will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Toni Kroos plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Ronaldo. Rafinha. Opportunity. Oh, great save.
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
It is to be a throw-in. Could be dangerous. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Endo. Now with Bellingham. Ronaldo. And the chance slips away. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Neither side really able to keep the ball for any significant length of time.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Marvellous pass from Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Here's Rafinha. Ronaldo. And possibilities here. Gives it a go. And Gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Rashford. And he has options available, but really sticking to their task defensively. Ronaldinho. Threading it. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Well, possibilities in the centre. Could be threatening. For the lead here. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Ronaldinho! Oh, fully stretched! Playing it short. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Salah. On to Semenyo. That's how to dispossess your opponent. In a decent position. Joe Bellingham. Endo. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Suddenly they have possession. Oh, good idea. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Rashford. Can they set up a chance? Showing good defensive judgment. That is that for the first half here. Back underway with Arsenal trying to find a route back into the match. Antoine Semenyo. Close. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Wataru Endo. Well, they have the ball once more. Toni Kroos. Joao Cancelo. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Thierry Henry. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Marcos Llorente. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. It's a neat move. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Looking run. But the danger averted for now. Ronaldo. Maybe Plenty room here for the counter-attack. Ronaldo and Salah. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Salah. Endo. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Must be. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
A reminder that foul and abusive
20 minutes remaining.
Tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Ronaldinho. It's with Joao Cancelo. Toni Kroos. Antoine Semenyo. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
And the counter-attack looks on. Real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and Salah does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, he hits it with power and accuracy. There was no stopping that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Joao Cancelo. It's with Gabriel. Nuno Mendes. Gabriel. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Will it happen for them? Ronaldo. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Marquinhos. It's with Joao Cancelo. Antoine Semenyo. On to Gravenberg. And it's with Ronaldinho. Getting in there to intercept. So a throw in here. That's useful play. This looks more than decent. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Trying his luck. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Ryan Gravenberg. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
What a